Young David struggles with his slingshot, frustration growing with each missed shot. I can never hit anything. You need to be so strong. Grandpa Pinchas appears, offering encouragement. Don't give up so fast, David. Do you remember King David, the one I told you about last time? Yes. The shepherd who became king. Exactly. Would you like to hear what he did when he faced a giant? He didn't have strength, but he had courage and faith in HaShem. The people of Israel were in great danger. The Philistines, their enemies, had a powerful and frightening army. Every day, the two armies stood across from each other in a valley, Israel on one side, the Philistines on the other. But among the Philistines was a giant warrior, Goliath. He was huge, taller than two men. He wore a bronze helmet, heavy armor, and carried a massive sword. When he walked, the ground trembled. Every morning and evening, Goliath came down into the valley and showed, "Who dares come fight me? Send one man. If he wins, we will be your servants. But if I win, you will be ours." And every time, the Israelites trembled in fear. Even King Shaul didn't know what to do. No one had the courage to face the giant. Meanwhile, far from the battlefield, a young boy named David was tending his father's sheep. He was the youngest of his brothers, and not a soldier. He was kind, careful, and very brave. One day, his father said, "Take some bread and cheese to your brothers, who are with the king in the camp." David obeyed right away. He took the food, said goodbye to the sheep, and started walking. When he arrived, just then Goliath was shouting his usual challenge. David looked at the soldiers and saw fear. He asked what was happening, and they told him about the giant and his challenge. King David couldn't believe it. No one has the courage to fight him? But God is with us. How can this Philistine insult his people? Some soldiers laughed at him. "Go home, kid. This isn't a place for children." But King David didn't stop. He went straight to King Shaul and said with confidence, "I will go and fight the giant." Shaul looked at him in surprise. "You? But you're just a shepherd." Then David told him, "When I was with my flock, a lion came to take a sheep. I chased it and saved the sheep. Then a bear came too, and I faced it as well. I wasn't alone. HaShem protected me, and he will protect me now." King Shaul was impressed by his courage. He gave David his own armor, but it was too big and too heavy. David took it off right away. "I don't need this. I'll fight just as I am." He walked over to a small stream, bent down, and carefully picked 5 smooth stones. Then David took his slingshot, the same one he used to protect his sheep, and walked toward the battlefield. When Goliath saw him, he laughed loudly. "Is this all you have? A boy with a slingshot?" David was not scared. He looked up at the giant and said strongly, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come to you in the name of HaShem, the King of the universe, who will deliver you into my hands today." David reaches behind his back with one hand to grab a smooth stone, the one he will use to strike Goliath. And here's the Midrash tells us, each stone wanted to be part of the miracle. So HaShem made something amazing happen. They joined together into one perfect stone. Then, once, twice, 3 times, and let the stone fly. It flew through the air and struck Goliath right in the center of his forehead. The giant stepped back, stumbled, and fell to the ground with a loud crash. Everyone was silent. David had won, and with the certainty that HaShem was with him. Wow, he used a sling like mine. But how did he do it? It wasn't the sling that was special. It was his trust in HaShem. Even though he was small, he knew he wasn't alone. You too, like King David, can face great challenges with courage and trust in HaShem. Then, I'll try again, but this time, with faith. In the next episode of Torah Kids, David is in danger. King Saul is searching for him, but a tiny spider will save his life. Oh, subscribe to Torah Kids so you don't miss the next adventure.